Riccardi, whose 8 days has winnings total $201,301. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings.
Thank you, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy! In yesterday's game, our champion, Scott Riccardi, scored his 8th victory. So another win today would make it 9, and that's a milestone we have not seen here on the Alex Trebek stage since exactly 1 year ago today, when Isaac Hirsch earned his 9th victory. So will July 15th prove lucky for Scott as well? Or is today the day that Pete or Carl can start a streak of their own? Good luck, players. Here are the categories you're dealing with in the first round. We have some drums and percussion up first, followed by King Me, then it's single, double in quotation marks,
double quotation marks,
and finally, can he hit for the cycle? Scott, you're up first.
Drums and percussion for 1,000.
This tall barrel-shaped Afro-Cuban drum is also called a tumbadora. Pete.
What's a conga?
It is the conga.
Let's do double for 1,000.
One candidate that's allowed to be lawless, while the other one has to be flawless. In 2024, one congresswoman's example of a this. Scott.
What is a double standard?
Good for 1,000.
Drums and percussion 800.
Classically, it's featured in Liszt's Piano Concerto No. 1. Folksily, it's been called the Cowboy Dinner Bell. Pete.
What's a triangle?
Right.
Double for 800, please.
Evil Eye Fleagle, a zoot-suited hoodlum in the comic strip Lil Abner, helped popularize this term for a 1-2 punch of adverse effects. Scott.
What's a double whammy?
Yeah.
Drums and percussion 600.
Time to shake the jingles in this small frame drum, the use of which dates back to cults worshipping Isis. Scott.
What's a tambourine?
Yes.
Double for 600.
YouTube user and Yosemite visitor HungryBear9562 charmed the internet in 2010 with his awestruck reaction to one of these. Pete.
What's a double rainbow?
Double rainbow! Yes.
Let's go over to Homer for 1,000, please.
Izmir in Turkey, a traditional birthplace of Homer, is also called this, like a Georgia city that's a traditional birthplace of Julia Roberts. What is Smyrna, Turkey and or Georgia? Back to you, Pete.
How about King Me for 800?
In Shakespeare, this title character says, blow winds and crack your cheeks. Scott.
Who's King Lear?
That's right.
Homer for 800.
Juliette Binoche never played a queen before the role of this Homeric woman, opposite Ralph Fiennes in The Return. Pete?
Who's Penelope?
Correct.
Single for 1,000.
Found after this bachelor's death, 3 letters locked in a drawer, written but apparently not sent to immortal beloved. Pete?
Who's Beethoven?
Good for 1,000.
Can we hit for the cycle for 1,000?
Let's find out. Through 2024, this team has the most cycles in Major League Baseball, 24.
What the Los Angeles Dodgers?
Richie Zisk and Willie Stargell. Scott.
What are the Pirates?
Yes.
Single for 800.
Men in the life of this unwed designer included polo player Arthur Capel, who met her in 1908 and financed her early Parisian boutiques. Who is Coco Chanel? Back to you, Scott.
Homer 600.
So there is a daily double. You've been back and forth with Pete for the lead, and right now you're all locked up.
4,000.
All right, a near true daily double in Homer. Here's your clue, Scott. The last book of the Iliad contains the funeral of Hector. The last book of the Odyssey has the funeral of this slayer of Hector.
Who is Achilles?
Achilles is correct. You didn't sound sure, but that was a good guess. 8,200 for you.
King Me for 1,000.
The two sides in this 1670s conflict were the Wampanoag and settlers of Plymouth Colony. Scott.
What is King Philip's War?
Yes.
Can we hit for the cycle for 800?
This Orioles homer, as part of a 1984 cycle, was one of the record 345 he hit playing shortstop. Scott.
Who's Ripken?
Al Ripken Jr. is correct. You have an even 10,000, and we pause midway through the round. So we'll be right back with much more Jeopardy action.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get up high quality like bread baked in store and down low prices everywhere you turn. Up high quality that's guaranteed fresh and down low prices on over 1,000 items. With quality and savings that keep adding up, hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
This is Mike Costello of the Mike Costello Law Firm, and with over 30 years of service, this is how we became a household name. With exceptional service and speed, our experienced team can make sure you get the most money you deserve. So if you've been injured in a car wreck, call or text us, 844-438-6453. That's 844-438-6453, or visit us at MikeCostelloLawFirm.com to get your case started today.
Title Max got your money, your real money.
Get started at TitleMax.com and turn your title into real money.
I got $2,500 with TitleMax.com.
Most credit types accepted.
I got $8,700 from
originally from Des Moines, and no matter how this game of Jeopardy goes, Carl, you are already a two-time award winner in your life?
That's correct. I am a blue ribbon winner at the Iowa State Fair for baking a garlic and rosemary boule.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And a champion law school karaoke contest winner, and I will never enter either one again. Neither the baking contest or a law school karaoke contest.
Sure, because how can you do better?
Yeah.
Bread and karaoke. We'll see if Jeopardy can be a third award in the Triple Crown, as it were. Pete Johnston is a filmmaker and educator from Lansing, Michigan. What would you do were you to win any money on Jeopardy today? Pete, you have a plan?
Well, I've got a big family. I got 7 brothers and sisters. Shout out Bill, Joe, Adam, Becky, Robin, Jill, and Caitlin.
Well done. You've done that before.
And in a couple of weeks, we're going to rent out a big Airbnb that's like an old scout camp. And
You need a whole camp to do your family reunion.
That's right. And so we'll be hanging out together on a little lake in rural Michigan.
That sounds fun. I hope we can chip in for that. Well done. Scott Riccardi is our returning champion, an engineer from Somerville, New Jersey. And despite having taken us for over $200,000, Scott, you are still steamed about a bad Scattergories call back in the day that you would like to relitigate here?
Yeah, so in my friend group, Scattergories is a very contentious game. It always kind of evolves into a shouting match.
Violence.
Yeah, and my good friend Emily for celebrities put Albert Einstein, and I rejected it, and I guess I had applied a very narrow definition of celebrity.
He's famous, but he's not a celebrity.
Exactly, and it went back and forth for a while where it kind of kept coming up as a point of contention, but then I was listening to something where you yourself called Albert Einstein a celebrity.
Oh!
And I was like, well, there's no way I can win this argument now.
Scott, I'm sorry that happened to you, but I stand by that. Albert Einstein is a celebrity, but you're kind of an Einstein-like smart guy celebrity right now. You have $10,000 and control of the board. What'll it be?
King me for 600.
Big band leader Benny Goodman had this rhyming nickname, a reference to the style of music he played. Scott.
What is King of Swing?
Was
Yes.
Cheers Wade?
Single for 600.
One of few women and the only American to exhibit with French Impressionists, this painter saw marriage as incompatible with her career. Scott.
Who is Cassatt?
Harry Cassatt is right.
Hit for the cycle 600.
The only cycle in MLB postseason history was by the Red Sox's Brock Holt in this enemy park where the Bo Sox
Or the Cardinals.
Carl.
What's Yankee Stadium?
That's right.
How about Homer 400?
Poet Demodocus in the Odyssey has been taken as a stand-in for Homer, and may be the origin of the idea that Homer had this disability. Scott.
What is blindness?
Yes.
Hit for the cycle 400.
On Sunday, May 13th, 2007, rookie Fred Lewis hit for the cycle, and the first thing he did afterward was call this person. Pete.
Who's his mom?
It was Mother's Day, yes.
Double for 400.
It's the term for language that lends itself to more than one meaning. And it's French, wink, if you, air quotes, know what we mean. Pete?
What's double entendre?
That's right, well said.
Double for 200.
It's an unfortunate golf score of 2 strokes over par.
Was a birdie?
Pete?
What's double bogey?
Right again.
No,
King me
that's
for
not
400.
it.
This brand began using the advertising slogan, the King of Beers, in the mid-20th
Was
century.
Budweiser?
Pete?
What's Budweiser?
Bud is the King of Beers.
Single for 4.
Their sister married newspaper editor Henry Haskell, but relationship-wise, these famous brothers opted to fly solo. Pete?
Who, the Wright brothers?
Correct.
Can we hit for the cycle for 200?
As you might guess, this hit is the rarest one in the cycle. Ellie De La Cruz completed the feat with one.
What the Cincinnati Reds? What the Cincinnati Reds?
What's the home run?
No.
Cincinnati Reds, come on, what the Cincinnati Reds?
The triple, much rarer than the home run. Back to you, Pete.
Okay, let's do drums and percussion for 4.
No, that's incorrect.
We'll trap you into naming this drum, with uses from military band to garage band.
What's the parade?
Scott.
What's a snare drum?
Well done for our percussionist.
Drums and percussion,
No,
200.
that's incorrect.
Finish that category with Purdue says it has the world's largest drum, with this type used in the marching band. And yep, it sure is big, weighing 315 pounds. Scott.
What's a bass drum?
That's right.
Homer, 200.
Homer doesn't drool much over the beauty of her, the most famous mortal woman in his works, but she does have very white arms. Scott.
Who is Helen of Troy?
You got it.
Single, 200.
The romance between Ann Coleman and this future president ended badly. She died tragically, and he...
Who's
pledged
Barbara
to stay a
Bush?
bachelor for
Who's
life.
Barbara Bush?
Who's Buchanan?
That's right, he did remain a bachelor.
No,
The
that's
final clue in
incorrect.
King Me. The 15th century philosopher Erasmus once quipped that
Was
in the
you
country
there?
of the
Oh,
blind,
we're looking
this
for-
personage is king. Carl.
Is the psychic?
Look the kid.
No. Pete.
Who's the man with one eye?
The one-eyed man, yes. Taking you to an even 6,000. Scott's in the lead. Carl will select first when we return because Double Jeopardy is up next.
Mom,
When this happens, they count on you.
Don't stress, sweetie.
You got USAA.
And you can count on us. Count on USAA. Members who switch saved an average of $840 a year on car insurance.
Our brains are incredible, but memory can get complicated. That's why we created new Nariva Memory 3D. It supports your short-term, long-term, and working memory. Take it from me. An elephant never forgets. Remember Nariva.
it's Native. Native is made with 9 clean ingredients and is good for your skin without leaving white marks or residue.
Heavenly.
72-hour odor protection that cares for skin isn't a myth. It's Native.
You're sick. On vacation. Good thing Amazon Pharmacy will deliver meds right to the hotel. Because your wife's not going out there alone with them.
All he wants to do is make people smile. Maybe this guy will, Oh, maybe the little kid will. Okay.
Powered by Granger for the ones who get it done.
This is the one who keeps it moving. He stocks the right parts and knows just where to find them. Because this is about more than business. The industrial grade products you need. Call, click, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
We're back with Double Jeopardy. 2 daily doubles this time to help our players add to their winnings somewhere in these categories. We have science quiz up first, then a little before and after, doing time together, followed by movies set in the 1920s, It's Borderline, and finally, you know what? That ship has sailed. Carl, where do you want to start the round?
Let's go doing time together, 800.
The situation? That Jersey Shore guy was in Otisville prison with Billy McFarland, busted for organizing this Bahamas disaster. Carl.
What's Fire Festival?
Correct.
How about It's Borderline, 800?
Austria takes up some, but not all, of this country's 48 miles of border.
What's Australia?
Scott.
What is Liechtenstein?
Yes.
Science quiz 1200.
The main asteroid belt is bounded by the orbits of these 2 planets. Pete.
What are Mars and Jupiter?
Correct.
Movie set in the 20s for 16.
This 1981 Best Picture winner is about 2 British runners ahead of the 1924 Olympics. Pete.
What's Chariots of Fire?
That's the movie.
Movies for 2000?
Gregory Hines starred as Delbert Sandman Williams in this Harlem-set Francis Ford Coppola movie that begins in 1928. What is the Cotton Club? Back to you, Pete.
Before and after for 1200.
Healthy grain with only its outermost layer removed so it can teach 4,000 undergraduates in Houston. Scott.
What is Brown Rice University?
You got it.
Before and after 1600.
The first book in Patrick Rothfuss's The Kingkiller Chronicle, used as a facility to test the aerodynamics of planes. Carl.
What's the name of the wind tunnel?
Hey, you got there. Well done.
Movies, 1200.
Answer there. It's a daily double, Carl. A chance to make up some ground depending on how you feel about the category. Movies set in the 1920s.
Let's do 2700.
Okay, almost everything on the line. Here's your clue. Movies set in the 20s. In this 1952 film, Don Lockwood works as a stuntman elevated to leading man, just before the advent of talking pictures.
What is Singing in the Rain?
That's correct, yes. So you now have $5,500.
All right. Let's go back to doing time, 1200.
The situation? That Jersey Shore guy was in Otisville prison with this man, Trump's ex-fixer. Scott.
Who's Cohen?
Michael Cohen is right.
Science quiz 1600.
It's the Greek-derived name for the process of identical cell duplication. Carl.
What is mitosis?
That's it.
How about movies, 800?
In 1926, this magizoologist and Hogwarts alum arrived in New York and set about recapturing...
What's Fantastic Beasts?
Who is Newt Scamander?
Well done, yes.
Science quiz 2000.
I know.
Sometimes mistaken for diamond, topaz is not just beautiful but hard, making it a solid 8 on this scale. Pete.
What's Moe's?
Good for 2000.
Before and after for 2000?
70s sitcom about a black family in Chicago in a font created by typographer Stanley Morrison. Pete.
What is Good Times New Roman?
You got it.
Let's try It's Borderline for 2000.
1,000 miles from top to bottom, this directional Aussie area has Queensland on its east.
What's Australia?
It's the Northern Territory, west of Queensland. Back to you, Pete.
Doing time together for 2000?
In 1987, Sean Penn was in LA County Jail near Richard Ramirez, known by this serial killer name, who asked for an autograph. Scott.
Who's the Night Stalker?
That's correct for 2000.
Yep. That ship has sailed for 1200.
Columbus's flagship, the Santa Maria, ran aground and had to be scrapped. Its timbers were used to create this fort named for Christmas. They just called it La Navidad. Back to you, Scott.
That ship has sailed 1600.
During his circumnavigation, Francis Drake renamed his flagship, the Pelican, this, which was more dear to him. Scott.
What is Golden Hind?
Right.
That ship has sailed 2000.
Alphabetically first of a famous trio of White Star ocean liners, it sank in 1916 after striking a mine. Scott.
What is Britannic?
Alphabetically before Olympic and Titanic. Well done.
Borderline 1200.
Answer. Daily double. A lead of nearly $10,000 at the moment. Not over yet. What do you want to wager?
6,000.
All right. 28,200 will be yours if you're correct in It's Borderline. This Mexican state between Sonora and Coahuila has all three of the border crossings from Mexico to New Mexico.
What is Chihuahua?
Chihuahua is correct, yes. So you had $6,000.
Doing time together 1600.
Too real, housewife. Jen Shaw of Salt Lake City became federal prison pals with this woman, founder of Theranos. Carl.
Who's Holmes?
Yes.
Movies 400.
Leonardo DiCaprio says, "I'm afraid I haven't been a very good host, old sport," as the title fella in this 20 set piece. Pete.
What's The Great Gatsby?
Right.
It's borderline for 16.
Thailand has a long, skinny section on the Malay Peninsula, just south of this country that borders most of Thailand on the west.
What's Singapore?
It's Myanmar.
Right again.
Before and after for 800.
Spurs home in the Lone Star State that played Armand the Vampire on film. A peninsula just south of this country that borders most of Thailand on the west. Pete.
What's Myanmar?
Right again.
Before and after for 800.
Spurs home in the Lone...
I don't know.
Lone Star State that played Armand the Vampire on film. That would be San Antonio Banderas. Although he hasn't yet been sainted, I think. Back to you, Pete.
We'll try before and after for 400.
Seat for tickling the ivories while lifting a weight bar upward over your supine body. Pete.
What's piano bench press?
You got it.
Science quiz 800.
Atoms of this metallic element bond weakly with others of their kind, so it's a liquid as low as 72 degrees. Scott.
What is gallium?
No. Pete.
What's bromine?
Also incorrect. Carl, not want to try it? Mercury is the liquid metal here. Back to you, Pete.
Science quiz 400.
Despite a popular slander, these fish, Carassius auratus, actually have excellent memories. Carl.
Or goldfish.
Yes.
How about ship 800?
In St. Petersburg, you can visit the Krassin, one of these ships that rescued a stuck Italian polar expedition back in the day. Pete.
What's an icebreaker?
Right.
That ship is sail 400.
Flush with grant money, Charles Darwin penned Zoology of the Voyage of this ship. Scott.
What's the Beagle?
You got it.
Time together 400.
In 1950, Robert Stroud and Machine Gun Kelly, not that one,
What's Babyface? No, what's Babyface Nelson?
That's correct. Final clue, in its borderline, this country borders every South American nation except
Brazil. Was Brazil. Yeah.
Brazil is correct. 15,600 means Scott has not put this thing away. Final Jeopardy, very important. Here's the category players. Theater. We'll pause for a moment so you can make your wagers, and then we'll return and show you the clue.
A diagnosis.
3 times. I had fractured my spinal cord. The reason I contacted Morgan & Morgan was I wanted to fight for myself. They want to make sure that you and your family are well taken care of. I'm very happy with what I received.
At Keystone Roofing Systems, we get a lot of...
the line in Final Jeopardy today. Theater is the category, and this is the clue. The title of a Pulitzer-winning play from 2007 mentions this month, as does another winner 54 years prior. 30 seconds, players. Good luck.
Was August.
Welcome to Carl Adams on the end, who had $9,100. Nice comeback there. What month did you come up
August.
with?
Yes.
August. Correct. August Osage County may have given that to you. The older one, a little harder. Tea House of the August Moon. What did you wager, Carl?
Nothing, he
Didn't
says,
wager a
really
penny. You
is.
stand pat at 9,100. Pete Johnston was in second place with 15,600. Did he think of August?
August also, yep.
Well done. What did you wager, Pete?
$12,601 equals up
You now have a
to
$1 lead over our champion.
$28,201.
But he's been
He
in
gets
this
it
spot
right,
before.
then
Scott
give me
Riccardi down
tape,
by a buck.
keeps
But
the
did he know it was
champion
August?
champion.
He's
August
correct.
also,
Did you wager
yep.
that dollar?
Yes,
He
he's
wagered
still the
4,000 of
champion.
them. 30